Hello everyone, my name is Chris Engel. Welcome back to our third part of our three-part series. I'm an Army veteran and an HR professional with over 12 years of experience, and I'm also a military spouse and mother of 4. Today I want to continue our transparent discussion of what it means to be a military spouse and all of that includes, all that holds, all that means, and what it means to pursue career development opportunities within our federal government. In case you missed part 2, we discussed how to build a USA Jobs profile and create a federal resume. USA Jobs is the main website used by all federal agencies to post positions and receive applicants. Right about now, there may be some of you that wishes there was a magic button on your keyboard or maybe your phone that says, "Find job here." Well, guess what? There is. I mean, maybe not on your keyboard or maybe not on your phone, but there is a way to find a job. And the first step in this process is setting up a search that is specific to the kind of job you are looking for in your career journey. We touched on this briefly in part 2, but I would like to take this moment to emphasize how important it is to set up a search within USA Jobs after you've created your profile and federal resume, and you're willing to take that next step and actively looking for a position. You can set up a search specific to the kind of job that you are looking for using the search function within USA Jobs, setting your own filters, and then saving that search. And as I previously said within part 2, you can set that saved search to notify you daily, monthly, or weekly, or whenever a position falls within that saved search category. So let's look at it a little bit more in detail. Across the top, keywords can include the position title you are looking for, and location can be the city and or state you would prefer to work in. And then if you notice the flag near the top of the page where you can select Save this search. Or if the search is already saved, you can select Edit Save Search. On the right side of the screen, you can set your own filters for your searches. This way you can narrow down exactly what kind of job you are looking for. Of course, this can speed up your searching and applying process by not having to scroll through USA Jobs every day, but having your saved searches notify you on whatever continued regular basis that you would like, whether that's daily, weekly, or monthly. When a new position falls within that search specifications, you can also set the search function to send you a text or email that a position is fallen within that search criteria that you have set. So let's take a look at a job announcement. There are a few areas to focus on before you apply. The summary offers a brief overview of the vacancy and the agency. The Job Open To section lets you know if the job is open to military spouses specifically. The symbol on this side is the hiring path known as military spouses. You'll see the 2 rings linked together. That is the military spouse hiring authority symbol. When you see it on an announcement, you will know that it is open specifically to those who qualify as a military spouse. The overview is a section along the right-hand side of the announcement and gives specifics of the dates the announcement is open, the salary, location, remote, and telework options. The duty section tells the applicant exactly what the job includes. And I would encourage you, if there is a video about the agency or the position within the job announcement, it's usually right under the duty section. Watch that video to get a better understanding of what this job is and also what the agency is all about. The requirements section informs you of what is needed to qualify for the position, such as specific experience and/or education levels. The evaluation section explains how the applicant will be evaluated for the position. The required documents is the list of documents required to be uploaded to your application. Quick reminder, you can save those documents to your Documents tab on your USA Jobs profile and then select from the ones that are applicable to the job announcement you are applying for. The How to Apply section gives the link to apply, and most of the time, it is also where the agency point of contact is listed. If you are having trouble uploading your documents or using the apply link, you can email them directly with your documents. What I would recommend is in the subject line of the email, put the job announcement and job title and emphasize on your military spouse hiring authority that you would like to use. There is a specific hiring authority for military spouses. The hiring path was just revised by OPM, Office of Personnel Management. Specifically, Executive Order 13473, originally dated September 28, 2008, authorized the non-competitive appointment of certain military spouse to competitive service positions. And there have been significant improvements to this ability and hiring authority for agencies to use since 2008. If you see the symbol on the screen on a job announcement, that is your sign that this position is open to military spouses. And again, you can check out my LinkedIn, Chris Engel. I share more of the facts on the military spouse hiring authority if you are interested, and to kind of learn the history on how that hiring authority became what it's at today. But for the sake of this perspective, if you are a military spouse looking on USA Jobs for a federal position, look for this symbol. If you are applying under the military spouse hiring authority, you will need your resume, your spouse's military orders, and marriage certificate as part of your application. And again, if you would like more information on how this hiring authority works, please check out my LinkedIn and look for the military spouse hiring authority post. I love this. Let's talk about connections. Because it can be so available to military spouses, the possibility of connections, join groups, play groups, parent groups, support groups, even cooking groups. Why? Because you can learn from it. Customer service, experience from others through sharing. And as a military spouse, it's healthy for you to have people to talk to outside of your home. Volunteer. Be the first person to raise your hand. Track your volunteer hours and add it to your resume. It counts as experience. It counts as experience on your resume when you can quantify what you've learned from volunteering, what were the time frames that you did it from what date to what date, and the amount of hours can qualify you for a position within the federal government. Learn. See a flyer offering a class. Sign up. Challenge yourself to develop you for you. Network. Create a LinkedIn. Join LinkedIn Learning. Take classes. Talk to others in a professional setting. Share your own experience. Learn from others and build your community. Interviewing. Let's talk about that for a moment. It's kind of a scary part of the job application process, right? But building your connection, like we discussed on the previous slide, talking to others in a professional setting, through learning, through groups, sharing your own experience, sharing your own concerns, sharing what you've learned, and hearing from others can really help us be set up for success in a professional setting of an interview. Be prepared. Know the job. Read the description. And to really take it a step further, frame the duty description of the job into questions that you think you could be asked and have answers ready. Read up on the agency. Know their mission. Know their values. Know what they're all about. Dress for success. Whether you're in person or on a virtual camera, dress for the interview. If you are in person, I encourage you all to refrain from strong odors like perfume or smoke. They can be distracting during an interview. Be ready to go on camera if you are set up for a virtual interview. Yes, of course you can wear sweats or shorts or whatever else. Just don't stand up and have a suit coat on or a button up. And then follow up with a thank you note. You never know what a little thank you note or a follow-up note, how that might set you apart from others. It shows them that you care and you are very interested in this position and the agency. Maybe to take it even a step further, take the opportunity to share in your interview or in your follow-up thank you note a value of the agency that you relate most to and why. Let's talk about the journey for just a minute. Don't give up. I know it's long. I've been there. Be patient. Learn from others. And know that when the perfect opportunity comes along, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. Don't get discouraged when you get those notifications from USA Jobs as not selected or not referred or not qualified. Take it as an opportunity to level up. Okay, how can I be qualified? How can I further my experience and education so I am qualified, so I am referred? Share what you learn in those professional settings with others. When you're building your community and your support groups, share your own experiences. Never doubt how those can support others who are also in the same journey as you. Ask for help. Maybe you just need some time to really focus on your resume, really focus on your USA Jobs profile, and really focus on the time it takes to set up that saved search. Ask a neighbor to hold the baby for you while you focus on that. Or go to a coffee shop and have some time for just you to focus on writing out your career goals. And then how you can build your resume from that with the set career path that you want for you. Promote yourself. What I mean by that is don't second guess that your own experience and past and education is not exactly what agencies are looking for. You do have a lot to offer as a military spouse. We learn so much. Speak on that. Promote that in your resume, in your community groups, and of course, in your interview. Again, thank you for joining me today. If you didn't have an opportunity, I strongly encourage you all to read up on part 1 and part 2. They are short videos just to gain a better understanding of the USA Jobs process, what specifically is available to military spouses, and what career path opportunities you have for you. Again, I'm available on LinkedIn. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions.